tonight's post is going to be very raw, maybe the most raw that I've ever made. I am heartbroken tonight, and rather than just keep it inside, I feel like I should just let it out. So dating as a single mom is hard. Like, it's really, really freaking hard. And I have been dating somebody that I have been on and off with for years, and like this time I thought it, and they couldn't handle my child. And so I said to this person, if you can't handle him, then we're wasting our time. And that was the last I've heard. And I totally.
While we talking about wasting time, you made it a minute into this video. Make sure you hit that like. Make sure you leave a comment. We'd love to hear you guys' thoughts on this video. I am actually watching this with you guys. This is my new goal, is to just start reacting after I see the video. This is Anton Daniels. I will leave his link in the description of this video. But this is Anton Daniels reacting to what is titled "Leave Me If You Can't Handle Single Moms and Their Kids." So thought it was a great topic. I seen it. I said, hey, let me hear what they got to say. Didn't know it was going to be a white woman, but I'm ready for it. So let's go.
Understand that like not everybody is capable of the same thing, and not everybody wants to be a parent, not everybody wants to be a step parent. But when you see a woman with children and you don't want to be part of that, and you don't want to sacrifice, stay the hell away.
Well, looks like that's exactly what he did. And, I can't say that I feel bad for. Is that bad that I don't feel bad for? Well, one of the reasons that I don't feel bad for.
So before Anton gets in his bag, let me say some things that I caught in that video. So the first thing that stood out to me was she said that we've been on and off. So I don't think it's actually the kid who had anything to do with this relationship not working out. Obviously, as I say all on my videos, if you guys go look at my TikTok video that's kind of gone up in the air, I feel like at this time frame, she definitely looks like she's in her mid-40s, possibly. So you're the common denominator. It has nothing to do with the kid. You just said that you were with this man on and off. So what stopped you guys from being consistent when you didn't had your kid? You didn't really give us an age of the kid, so I'm assuming you didn't have this kid. So I don't think it's really about a man needing to know if he wants to be a father or not. I think it's about the intentions of the woman. Because I'm gonna tell you guys this, and I know a lot of men aren't gonna agree, and people are gonna have their opinion and leave your opinion in the comments. But a lot of men are willing to compromise on things if you're really the one. So just my opinion. We'll hear what Anton has to say, and then we'll go from there.
Or is because you have to deal with the consequences of whatever your actions are. Now, let me preface this by saying that I am not familiar with her background. You guys sent me the video, and so this is what I'm reacting to. I don't know how she got divorced. I'm sure that story will be somewhere around, right? We'll get to that. Maybe I'll do a little bit more exploring. But more importantly, when she gave the ultimatum, because you got to understand that a lot of people are just casually dating, right? You can't determine what somebody else can and can't do. All you can do is set the boundaries and the parameters, and then whatever it is that they decide to do as a result of it, then you got to roll with the consequences. I would say that she should respect him even more because he didn't play games and he decided that he wanted to go in a separate direction instead of being a step crash dummy. And you know me, I am never going to advocate for men to do anything that I wouldn't do myself. I would never advocate for a man to finish another man's save game. I often refer to these guys as step crash dummies. I believe that people should go back with the father or the mother of their children, and don't ever hit me with the, because I did read in the description or in her comments that the kid was 6 years old. Don't hit me, well, we just not compatible. You got to do what you got to do for better or worse for the kids. It just is what it is. It's not somebody else's responsibility to meet your expectations. It's up to you to deal with whatever the consequence.
So I think that's enough for the reaction of the video. Definitely shout out Anton Daniels. Always have good advice. With that being said, he gave he gave me that answer I was looking for one of the questions. So it sounds like the lady had a 6-year-old son. And you stated at the beginning of your video, ma'am, that you guys have been on and off. So I don't know how long you guys have been on and off, but with you being on and off, at some point you thought some guy was worth laying up with and having a baby with. So maybe you should go back to that gentleman and work things out with the child's father, because it seems like in your hearts you're very emotional. So from what I'm just seeing, I'm just taking this from what I'm seeing, face value. From what I'm seeing, this young lady seems very emotional. Seems like she really loves this gentleman. With that being said, at some point you chose to go lay up with another man and get pregnant, and you didn't do it with the person that you were on and off with. So there's a lot of questions here. With that being said, I would tell you guys, definitely from someone who has dated women with children, it's a lot to deal with. And also, I would tell men also, it's a lot to deal with, but it also gives you a very, very quick view of what type of woman she really is and what type of mother she really is. So remember that. And guys, remember the way that she treats the father of that child is the way she's going to eventually treat you. If you don't believe me, go ask. I experienced this. See, when you're young and dumb, you don't really like pay attention to those things that are right in front of you. But if a woman doesn't allow the father of their child to see their children due to like little small stuff, like, oh, they don't have their own place at this time, or he's borrowing a car, red flag. Leave that lady alone. Because if that man is trying to attempt to see his child, regardless, even if you know the man's situation and the man is just trying to get a couple hours with the child and you refuse it, tells you a lot about the woman. With that being said, this is Anton Daniels reacting to this. I will leave the full video. The full video is 9 minutes, so it sounds like he had a lot more to say. With that being said, I'm sure we'll hear more about this young lady, but I feel like we heard a lot of early red flags. Y'all were on and off. While you were on and off, you thought somebody was worthy of your cooter, and you got pregnant. Now your son's 6, and you want to go back to the person that was you were on and off with, probably giving you that good sex. Hey, like he said, and I'm sure it's a lot more to it. And because I know how a man thinks. Even with that being said, can't give all that here. I want to hear what you guys think about this. Do you feel that women who are single moms, first of all, should even be dating? And second of all, do you feel like the man should be responsible for the child that this woman already has? I would love to hear the comments. Love to hear the comments. Like I leave every video, God loves you, which is most importantly. I love you. You're beautiful, and your boy's out. Let go.